Jiawei-san versus Rohan Schilling.
Both 2-0. Who are these?
So both these players obviously going in with the perfect record after the first 2 rounds. At this point, as a duelist, how do you think you'll feel?
Got to be feeling pretty good. Obviously, 2 rounds in, 7 rounds in today, plus 1 extra round of Swiss. Definitely not over yet, but this is where you want to be. You know, starting your run off strong, getting that, you know, feeling of success behind you.
So here we go with the one of our judges on the feature table at all times. And
petition to just watch Connor play for the rest of Swiss. Stop it.
As they prepare.
I'm sure we'll get Connor back on. If we keep spamming chat asking for Connor, then maybe we'll get him again before top cut. But I'm confident we're going to see him again, bro. So we don't need to spam.
And a 10.
Right.
So, well,
in before, I'm going to say.
Who goes first here?
I'm going to say the top player is playing Mystic Mine, and the bottom player is playing Spright.
So we'll get up to the races here.
All right, we've got one right. We got Spright right. All right, now I'm going to say Mystic Mine deck for the top player. All right, we got Spright correctly.
Open him. We haven't seen this card yet, though. It's a Deep Sea Diva, level 2.
Why is he playing this?
Tuna monster that,
oh, because he's playing Hulk and he's playing loads of hand traps, chat. That's why he's playing this.
Level 3 or lower.
That's the one.
Does not care if it is another copy of Deep Sea Diva. Effectively does the same thing that Nimble Beaver did in the last match with Connor Schilling. Gets you 2 level 2 monsters on the field that you can overlay into a card like Gigantic.
I like how he's got
the benefit of Diva, though, of course.
Okay, so now he's playing Starter, which prohibits him summoning a non-level 2 tuner from the deck with Hulk. Which means he's not doing the Hulk play.
Starter again, paying 1,000 life points to summon Spright Blue.
I believe it's 1,100 life points. You lose life points equal to the attack points of the monster.
That's correct, yeah. Sorry.
He knows it. He loses life points based on his attack points, bro. That's why he said it.
Using the effect of Spright,
he just got it incorrectly. So come on, bro. Give
here.
Joe some support, man. He's your co-host.
So
I'm Team Joe, man. I'm Team Joe today. His Hulk. He's going to summon, and he's going to make a mistake here and summon a non-level 2. He's made a mistake, bro. What are you going to summon?
Looks like that
can't summon it.
Going for a very strong,
can't summon it, bro. Started.
Summoning an Ash Blossom after resolving Sprite Starter. Yeah, it looks like it was caught. Of course, Sprite Starter locks you into summoning exactly level 2, link 2, or
you can't summon anything, bro.
So it has
apart
to
from
be
Diva.
The Deep Sea Diva there, so
went for a Sprite Red, which is not a tuner, so already some potential on-stream jitters. It is completely understandable.
As we say, it would be quite a nerve-wracking experience playing in front of
predictable.
all of these viewers.
Predictable.
With the cameras on you.
We said it.
But anyway, we get there in the end. He goes with the Gigantic Spright.
The beacons are lit.
Jiawei
What is he doing? It might just be one Astral Ball Breakers I've seen a few times. I'm personally on hand traps, though. I think the correct people are generally on Ball Breakers. It's really close. 3 Divas out of deck. Judges all over it, which is great. Love to see it, I agree. 3 Divas out of rotation, yeah?
So looking at the main deck there of Rohan, he's decided to run
Nib?
a lot
Come
of cards
on,
like
Ogre, yeah?
Nibiru,
what is the point of even playing it then? He made a mistake. He made a mistake.
Well.
He forgot Starter locked him in.
Elf,
he had no need to activate Starter, bro, yeah. He should have gone Hulk, summon the Ash, then he should have gone Starter. He just missed a step.
Like as we said, like there's cards that can destroy fields, and then there's also cards that can prevent the fields from even coming out in the first place. And it's a player's choice to, you know, a duelist's choice to choose what they want to do before a tournament. I feel like both styles of play are like
Gigantic at 3,200.
Totally. So speaking of totally awesome.
So
this is certainly a field that you expect to see a lot from Spright.
Yeah, this board's solid. Rohan's obviously got hand traps as well.
Jiawei looking at his
Must do.
We see
chat. Chat. We're 2-0.
That's the first one.
We predicted both of them.
And we know Rohan has these Spright smashes.
I said Rowan was on, I said the top players on Mystic Mine. And I said Rowan's on Spright.
Understandable. Obviously, the Mystic Mine would turn off.
Man,
awesome, so.
We got it. We predicted it, bro.
Completely reasonable play.
Live tells. Live tells, man.
Shall we go for the second Mystic Mine?
Just end. Or are you going to play into it?
Oh, here we go. So he's
Mr. Mind Swordsoul with Rivalry.
Tenny Spirit
Tenny in hand, special summon. This is a card we hadn't actually.
You forgot Toad to add back as well.
I mean, we haven't seen any of the Swordsoul.
No, he didn't. Man, no one respects him right now.
Provided that Jiawei is playing Swordsoul, that is a deck that, like you say, hasn't seen a lot of representation, but has maintained a status in the field. Chaining Heavenly Dragon Circle to Spright smashes here.
Correct.
Contributing the Arshina 4 cost. Will allow Jiawei to search a worm monster.
What he should have done is activate Alf, target Toad. Force out the quick play to tribute so Toad cannot come out anymore because no good control a monster. And then, if he doesn't respond and Toad's on the field, then he smashes and then he can chain the back row. And then you can just chain Toad and negate the spell.
A lot of people have just opted to play those instead, but
Bro must be nervous. He is nervous. But you got to think about it, right? A lot of these players in this tournament don't really travel outside of like New Zealand or Australia to play YCSs, which means it limits their opportunity to be on a feature match, which means they probably haven't got any prior experience to it. Ho obviously does because he won YCS Hartford, but I'm going to say majority of these players aren't used to feature matches at all. So we're going to see a lot of nervous players, which is alright.
Spright Elf, Spright Elf does protect it from being targeted by the graveyard effect of
we'll see.
Jiawei looking at his hand here. I think he had that second copy of Mystic Mind.
He's thinking about activating it.
Heavenly should be banished. It could come up.
There it is.
Yeah.
Why should Heavenly be banished?
Interesting position for Rohan. Is going to negate Mystic Mind.
Smashes now.
Using the effect of Total to add back the deep sea.
Oh, does Smashes target or not target? It doesn't target, does it? To banish? No, then yeah, the spell should be banished. The spell should be banished, yes.
Straight away, he's using the Vashuda effect engraved to bounce the Spright Elf back to the hand.
I think that's reasonable. I don't think there are a lot of other potential targets for that card, so just getting it off the field is pretty relevant in this matchup.
So he had the
Sun should know
in the hand,
that his opponent's playing hand traps.
Now he can banish the Oceanic engraved to go into another shooter to go into a synchro play.
Chat, if you ever get feature matched, don't show your whole deck on stream, because even though your opponent can't see it right now, everyone else will be able to look back at the stream, or who is watching the stream, and will know exactly what version is playing, and which means then later in the tournament or day 2 in the tournament, they're going to know his list. Okay, don't do that. This named this man doesn't want to set with Toad today. Doesn't.
Rohan's hand. We know the effect Veiler.
Effect Veiler, we have the added back Deep Sea Devo.
I think Rowan just picked up Spright. Doesn't really know it. Never played with Toad before. Doesn't know that he can add back an aqua from the grave or water from the grave to the hand.
As well, being able to add back a worm monster if you control a non-effect worm monster on your field by banishing.
Let's just shout out his Pokemon supporter card.
Battle phase, going in for some damage here. He'll.
Do you think they know their hand on camera?
Points of damage.
I don't know.
Rohan on 3,100 life.
Set that mine. He should have set the mine, bro. Imagine having a mine free rolling when you want to use it. I told you about Spright players like Rowan. Calvin, you have actually, yeah.
And that'll do it.
Infinite Permanence is going to put a stop to that relatively quickly. Now Jiawei representing.
I like how Sun is playing this. You would say that. You would say that, Alex. Yo, Alex, what are you doing actually? You know Swordsoul. Yo, Alex, you want to commentate with me for this round?
Also in the Deep Sea Diva.
Checking to see how many deep
reckon Jiawei has a mine in the main. This isn't a blackout, maybe. How late do you plan on staying up, bro? Until it's over. We're not going to bed, bro. We're streaming the whole thing. We're streaming round 1 to the finals. We're not going to bed. Just getting back home. All right, Alex. You want to jump on when you're back?
attacking probably just to see that the Spright Smash is gone. I think Rohan probably prioritizing Spright starter at this point.
Let's go. Yo, Blaine, what's up?
I mean, it's just one really strong thing about Spright is that if they can get access to a single search off of a Spright Jet or a Spright Blue, they are just back in the game.
It just shows you how good Spright is. Rowan has made multiple mistakes here. Multiple. Multiple. He summons Diva, summons another Diva, then plays starter, then tries to go help summon Ash. And look how close it still is after these mistakes.
Going down, searching the Spright starter.
If Rowan was playing this deck on the perfectly, if he was playing perfect, it would not be close. You streaming the whole thing? I'm glad. Yeah? Well, I blame. Because I'm just roasting the people who make mistakes.
When you go to these
to be honest, I'm being quite tame right now, to be fair.
Nice and consistent, allowing you to get to your combos more often than not.
Yeah, bring that totally awesome back just to play around everything.
This is tame. This is tame. How do we liven up, bro? Win more. How do we liven up?
We're overlaying now, probably into the gigantic Spright here, yep, and it will have the attack boost, bringing it up to.
Has he negated with Jiawei yet? Because if he could just, if Gigantus declares an attack over Jiawei, an attack declaration just negate Gigantic, which puts it back to 1600. Now what? 28. You already got a warning for shouting. I did, bro. I got a warning for shouting. Can you believe it? Imperm on Grandmaster, yeah. Oh, okay, easy. Imperm might be the trap of the tournament. Let's forget about Rivalry here or Anti-Spell. I think Imperm might be the trap of the tournament.
Now Rohan, just having a wee think about what he wants to summon off of the gigantic Spright. He has burned through quite a lot of his engine here.
Bro, you get Jet if you haven't used Jet yet.
Rohan is massively favored right now, though.
Which is crazy for how bad he played this deck.
As you said before,
how bad he plays this deck. How is he so far ahead?
Destroy fields quite easily. Like
it does, but one of the notable things about Swordsoul is that they do require quite a few cards in rotation to play their deck effectively.
No, bro.
All of the 10
no, bro.
To control non-effect monsters.
They don't require any, bro. They require everything. And his opponent's literally trying to throw the game, and he's still not working. Swordsoul is just no longer good enough. White Vortex. Konami, you know what, Vortex? Let me tell you something. Konami know that. Hence why they never reprinted a single Swordsoul card in the Mega Tins. Right? Those fuckers aren't getting reprinted in them tins. They're fucking. They've left them. That's how shit they are now. And if Konami aren't reprinting them in the Mega Tins, it means they're not good enough. Okay, because they know no one's going to need these cards, so they're not wasting spots, valuable spots in their tins. So, that should tell you not to play Swordsoul. So how is he 2-0? Did he win Nationals or something? Did he get a start 2-0? So why they reprint Ice Jade then, Jake? They're just telling us something we don't know yet. All right, what more can I say, bro? Win more, right? Rowan is a paid actor. He's a paid actor, bro. He's a paid actor. Is Moe in there? Ecclesia in there? Moe. All right, bro. Wait, where's the rest? Is the rest commons? Forbidden Spice, yeah? Paid actor. I think Moe is coming in the set. You're probably right, bro. Moe's probably in there.
Spring in Jiawei's hand.
Oh, interesting.
I'm surprised Swordsoul player's still playing.
Okay, summon Spright Carrot. Negates spell effects, I believe. Spell trap.
Bringing Rohan down to 500 life
points. That is true. He is down to 500. I mean, that is a...
Yo, long yawn for game, bro.
They have access to a lot
long yawn for game. Rowan is almost dead. Watch him die due to an attack.
So revealing the...
I think at this point of your Rohan, your biggest fear is the last two cards in hand just being two Swordsoul monsters. That would definitely be the worst case scenario.
So he's going to bait out the Toad negate.
Yeah, letting Jiawei get to a monk means the Toad just has to trade for this.
Yeah, so Sun wins. He beats Rowan here.
Totally awesome negates. As expected.
If he uses that spell in the graveyard to win, that's disgusting.
So one notable thing here is that Jiawei, holding the Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring there, is potentially able to use it.
Oh no, it should be banished, bro. If you win because of that spell, fuck you.
I can think of a few good ones of that.
Rohan must never played against Swordsoul.
Now he is locked to worms. I believe we will be looking at a level 10 synchro worm.
Yes, well I believe the Swordsoul monster Chen Ying has enough attack points.
Yeah, maybe not. Swordsoul's not really played at all.
500 life points, not a huge factor to overcome. Graveyard effect of Heavenly Dragon Circle. If you control a non-effect monster, you can banish it to add a 10.
It should be banished though, right? It should be banished.
Card from deck to hand.
It should be banished. It should be banished, right? Should be banished, yeah?
Interesting that we summoned an Alhara off of the Arshin in there. Although we can make... Yeah, we can make Shaman of the Tenyi, bring back the Chi-Zhao. Does not clear the gigantic Spright on its own.
Oh, there we are. We have a long one in hand.
We have Swordsoul Strategist Longwan, which is a pretty good card in this situation, I would say.
So the way long one works, you have to discard a worm or Swordsoul card from your hand to special summon it, and a level 4 token, which is a tuner.
And look at that. I mean, so also notably, when it's sent to the graveyard for sync material,
it will burn.
You can deal 1200 damage to your opponent, which is enough to take Rohan out of game 1.
Okay, Rohan almost punished
chat, what do you think?
Having to play so many cards that
look, chat
was potentially pretty punished for attacking with that Spright red, and I mean,
that would do it.
Yeah, you can't fault for you know, asking an opponent.
Did he add long on with circle? Bro, that circle should be long gone. Bro, he needs to stay calm and focus next game, and man needs to never kill. Team Molj, you're so right. No shouting. I didn't shout this time. I didn't shout. Bro, I didn't shout, man. I'm calming down, bro. I'm calming down. I'm nearly before I was seeing Rohan playing Spright. Rohan was scrambling.
As we see, opting to play a lot of
what is going on?
Interactive monsters in the main deck. Things like Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, Effect Veiler, Nibiru the Primal Being. Do you keep those in?
Judges should watch the chat, because the chat will spot a lot of stuff.
I'm not sure. I mean, I think that cards like Infinite and Permanence are pretty good against Swordsoul.
Cards like Smashers, Banish,
very important for them to resolve that effect, to like
Heavenlies.
I think that was Dimensional Barrier.
Yeah.
In his side deck.
Also very strong.
Swordsoul mostly relying on their
important to note that he added back with Toad at the end, which he now remembers. A new Rowan is coming, yeah? He's rising, bro. He's rising. And on he got illegally beaten out of Rowan, does not deserve that one. Yeah, one judge was 200 people. I mean, bro, it's the box isn't going up fast. The judge should just be there, bro.
Pretty effective against Spright, I would say. Especially that Cyframe Mia Gamma. Timing it correctly against even the normal summon of a Deep Sea Diva can be pretty backbreaking.
So the players here shuffling up ready for game number 2 of round 3 of the Oceanic Championships 2022.
Both players looking to take that 3 wins and 0 loss record into round 4. That would definitely
Poor Rowan, man. Poor Rowan.
Something good to carry you forward in this tournament.
Well, when you start going to
the circle didn't matter at all. Yeah, but it's the principle, bro.
You're sitting undefeated.
Work from judge like if VAR. Gamma is not the thing. Not that big versus Spright, but if they run change of heart mind control like stage, yeah, they take it. They take the Gamma. He could have linked Adhara away to add something back. Yeah.
Of course, one should never look to lose. I mean, certainly.
Yo. So our Spright player is going first. He's open pretty broken. Ash Blossom and Sanctum. Ash Blossom is garbage against Swordsoul. However, though, chat, because his opponent's playing the heavenly version of Swordsoul, Ash is actually better now. However, though, I kind of like having Ash in my deck when I'm going second in this matchup, not going first.
That would have been a play that, for example, Cyframe Gear Gamma would have been very effective against. So.
Okay, so our opponent is completely playing in.
It looks like he did draw the counterpart though.
Okay,
Gear,
so our opponent is playing around Ash, Gamma, Nibiru.
And this time,
there's the Ash
so now red should negate Hulk here. Or he could let it go through and make...
I think you let that resolve, yeah.
He lets it resolve?
That Ash Blossom trading for the Halka Fibrax, you would much
Oh
rather...
man, this Gamma's going to hurt, bro. Chat, this Gamma's going to hurt.
I think Rohan's pretty comfortable letting that
Oh, he did not draw it.
Oh, and he saved it for the gigantic Spright.
Now he's Ash, he's good.
So Rohan does have an Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring there, which can be used one time.
But chat, Gamma stays in the hand now, which means he can use it at any other point whilst he controls no other monsters in the field.
Gamma because neither player is allowed to summon any monsters except level 2s.
So before he activates,
Jiawei still has
this probably should be Gammaed, you know? You could save it for the Elf.
Means it will be effectively usable on the following turn.
So seeing gigantic Spright and the Swap Frog linked off into the Spright Elf. And Spright Elf bringing back the Swap Frog.
Get used to this play. This is definitely going to be one of the plays of the day, and I think, you know.
Wait, what? Why didn't?
The reason that Spright is
Why didn't Sun negate the Elf?
Almost always able to get to at least a totally awesome.
Of course it does. Of course it does. My apologies.
4 cards in hand.
Of course, Gamma cannot activate because he can't summon Driver. Of course.
So here's the totally awesome.
Which makes Gamma worse in the game in the
help,
format. Which makes Ash in his main deck very good right now. That Ash came in very handy. Next turn Rohan will be pro play into it, to be honest. Skip adds close stream and reload it. Just skip adds close stream and reload it. Alright. Yeah, there you go. Or just sub. Just sub. No. I think if you're gonna sub chat, this month's the time to sub because Twitch give you 20% off. I think they do September. That was called. But honestly, chat, don't waste your money. Don't waste your money. Just enjoy the content. That's it. Just enjoy it, bro. Just free content. Just sit back, enjoy. Yeah, you send that driver, man.
Oh, there is the driver. Cyframe driver in the graveyard. So sending both a monster and a spell card, so Rohan can only respond with trap cards.
What does Droplet read? Is it effect monster or no or monster?
I think it's potentially arguable that you would respond with Artifact Sanctum and then respond with Spright Elf, just getting that value on the field. But
effect monster. So if he sends in a normal monster, he can respond with an effect monster.
Well, obviously, no, actually.
That's the question.
Sanctum would resolve, and you can just negate the scythe with the forbidden droplets.
Very true.
Because imagine if you could just negate Toad.
The strongest factor is that it
Toad here? No, just monster card type. Cool. Alright, okay.
Following it up with a, I believe, Swordsoul of Tyre.
Okay, this is busted. If this resolves, just because Sanctum. Oh, this is over. This is over. Yeah. Rohan wins this game because like Baxian can't be summoned now. That would be nuts. I know, man. Imagine. Imagine.
Jiawei contemplating his options here.
He hasn't got any options, bro. He hasn't got any. All right.
Presumably getting an artifact.
Why is there nib still in your deck, brother?
Jiawei from accessing the extra deck for this turn.
Come on. What are we watching, bro?
So, choosing artifact side.
Game's over. This game is over for sure. Yeah.
That artifact side resolves. Jiawei's gonna have a really tough time playing this turn. Swordsoul, not a deck super well known for playing without the extra deck, I think.
Chat.
Also definitely reliant on like having to either
chat.
Go into,
how many times have we heard rotation being said in this game?
Into, like, the Synchro Masters,
well, the one advantage here is that
because I've not counted it once. Chat.
The cards in his hand is Cyframe Gamma, so he doesn't have a lot of
in this game. In this game.
And because the Heavenly Dragon Circle has destroyed a non-effect monster, it does allow you the option of...
I don't think I've heard it once this game, bro.
Add from hand.
Yeah.
Add from deck to hand.
Yeah, so the monster you summon's effects will be negated, so you don't get their effect. Looks like going for Arshuna here.
At this point, he will be just looking at clearing the field as Droplet has like half the attack.
I think Cypher's in rotation now. Stop, bro. Stop it.
But he will have follow-up.
It tilted me, you know.
For the following turn.
Yes, totally awesome. Able to add back from the graveyard, even though it's been negated on the field. But yes, because of Forbidden Droplet,
Rohan isn't losing this game, chat. There's no way.
1,100 attack points, so this board will.
Stop. Stop it.
To clear those two relevant monsters, leaving the artifact scythe on the field.
Imagine bringing Swordsoul to a continental tournament. Do you know your EV in this tournament is pretty good if you're decent at the game? So you should always buy the best deck. Because if it's 250 players and 32 people are getting a BLS, which I'm pretty sure it's 16, but Luke Parks said Bowden's told him it was top 32, then you should always buy the best deck.
I think he already had the swap rod.
Anyway, he draws for turn.
Looks like he's drawn a Spright card. Or is that a Ghost Ogre and Snow
Ghost
Rabbit?
Ogre and Snow Rabbit, I believe.
Okay, slightly less good.
Easy. Someone swap frog.
Still has access to the Ronin Totem grave though.
Okay. Actually, activate Ronin Tonin. Banish Swap Frog.
Yeah, so Ronin Totem. Sorry, we'll banish the Swap Frog.
You can have Luke on the podcast. Luke Parks.
The card in hand for Jiawei is ciphering again. So
Inferno, is that what you're asking? Luke Parks?
Jiawei can have here that would effectively interact with this.
Yeah, I would happily invite Luke Parks on the podcast.
Crazy
Happily.
things about Spright Elf is that you only require one level 2 monster to make it. The other monster can be of any material. So that artifact scythe is actually representing an extender. Although
do you want him on?
The field for the 2200
Do you want him on Inferno?
It's quite effective sometimes.
Luke's a good player.
Spright Elf straight away, reborn.
He won Euros in 2018. He's
Crusher.
Yeah.
Crusher. Definitely, yeah. All right, I'll ask him.
Rohan thinking this plays through. He wants to see if he can.
There's
tally up
250 people blame.
8,000 life points of damage on the field. Currently not looking that way.
If you are an above average player and there's 250 players and more than 10% of the field are getting a BLS plus the top cut prize, etc., the prize card, etc., you should pay £500 or whatever on a deck, the best deck.
And, I mean, we've seen this. Have we seen this like this? Play sequence
how does he out Oceanic here? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Jake Quincy live, you are a real G for staying up this late, dude. Bro, I told you I'd bring it. Let's go, man. Bro, we gotta stream this. I can't not stream this, bro. Linking off Scythe, reviving with Alf seems insane next turn. You know that's crazy, you know. That's crazy, you know. Yo, Calvin, with the tier 1, bro. Appreciate you, man. With the tier 1 supporting me. Thank you, bro. You should save your money, though, man, honestly. I know your podcast partner has a bunch of card game tops, but what are his accomplishments exactly? All right. He is one of the only players ever to... Well, okay, when I say ever, he qualified for the World Championships, the Yu-Gi-Oh! In 2011. He lost to Gruner in the finals at Euros. Okay, Gruner ripped Trunade for game, and Sammy would have won Euros in 2011. He got the invite for Worlds, went up to stage, and said, "I'm not going to your World Championships, Konami. I'm just not going." He just said it like that. He said, "I'm not going," and they were shocked. They didn't know what to do. So I don't want to go. He's come second at the World Championships in Pokemon before. He's won Pokemon Nationals 3 times in a row. UK Nationals. He's gone to the Pro Tour in Magic the Gathering before, a few years ago. 2019. He's just really good, man. He's just a really good card game player. Good logical thinker. Really good friend. He's a very good guy. Honestly, he's a good guy. So we've been friends for over a decade, and yeah. I don't think I'd have done the podcast with anyone else. So as you listen more to the podcast, you start to get to know Sammy more. Sammy's he's not a social media sort of guy, so you won't really know much of him. But as you listen to him, you'll see why, you'll see, you're going to see why, like, we're friends. You can just tell, okay? He went to America a few weeks ago. Ask about that event, maybe. Talk about America versus UK versus Euro. Yeah, I will do, yeah.
Looks like he's opting to scoop it up.
Yeah, he knows that the
deck
will just put another
Sprite's definitely winning.
Yeah.
But Sun might want to take his time because of Longyeon. That's what
to save a little bit of time, he's just
we all knew
in fairness,
that Sun was never winning the game by when that artifact, excuse me, when artifact Sanctum resolved. So surprisingly, it went on for an extra 5 minutes. Shocks me. Facts, damn. Yo, Pokemon's not a Magic, not an MTG fan, but Pokemon's is Pog. Yeah, I love Pokemon. By the way, I'm building Fabled Runic for memes. Yeah? How? I love the Runic stuff, by the way. Okay. But what would Fabled Runic look like exactly? Knowing your op is on circle, that ogre in Rowan's hand feels so bad. Fair. Scythe, such a fun card. Scythe should be banned. I sided Scythe for Worlds with Sanctum. Puts free, plus he plays free mine in his main, so burn for time is a real issue. Draws 9, like 9 if it goes off. But what does it end on though, Tommy? What does it end on? Fabled Curabell is a great discard for Huggin. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's the one that summons itself, right?
I think a lot of players are looking for cards like that. You know, we saw Artifact Sanctum in that game as well. Trying to just get every little bit of it.
Yo, chat, if we got any lurkers in the chat, just click that follow button. It's free. Just supports the channel. That's all. Just click it. Oh, there's one. Here we go. What's up, Isa? How you doing?
That advantage, right? Because if you lose on those games, it can be really hard to recover.
Okay, so we got a choice now, right? We got a choice. Rowan? They call me Hugh. Yo, Hugh. Thanks for the follow, bro. So we got Rowan and Sun, right? Rowan is just chilling now, right? He can't decide if he's going first or second, but he has to assume he's going second here. Sun might want to go first, build a board like Baron and like Jiawei, and then hopefully have the odd hand trap. So we'll just see how that goes. Yo, Pops 123 with a follow. What's up? How you doing? Mash Slam, what's up? How you doing, guys?
Is just how different lists have looked. We see Rohan and Jiawei here playing cards that we haven't seen. You know, cards like Cypher and Gamma, cards like Artifact Sanctum.
Okay, so for a hand trap Spright version, is it Rowan's only open in Perm? Desire is a really good start for Sun.
This is a card that is, I think, exceptional.
Have we got the Pokemon player still in the chat? This is part of Desires, bro.
The deck generally revolves around a lot of.
Oh, and we see Rivalry, Ash Blossom. Yeah, this game's locked. This game is locked, bro. Droplet. If you can make Baron with this board, with Rivalry, you're just never losing. And that's what he's doing. He's burning for 12, making Baron. However, though, he's got Impermanence and part of Prosperity, so this could be an interesting game. They have 7 minutes, and it might seem like a while, like a long time for this game. It won't be, okay? It's going to go quick. Time will be called on Sun's following turn, most likely here, all right? And Spell Rivalry, Sinister, Grandmaster, Blackout. Wow. Blackout plus Ash locks the game. Bro, what about Rivalry and Baron? Tyr is so unexplored in the game. Mary is a 2 and an Aqua. I know it's crazy. So Tiny Swordsoul not good anymore. It's just not good at all. The only thing that's making this deck decent is Rivalry. Imagine playing Swordsoul without fearing Token Collector. Bro, Token Collector doesn't exist. You just don't need to worry about it, Alex. I know that's what you meant, but he doesn't need to worry about it. Both are 2-0. There's 6 rounds left. They just need to win 4 of the... Need to go 4-2 from this round. Okay?
Impermanence and using the Baron de Fleur is effectively the same outcome, only you keep the...
So he's in-permed the Baron.
Okay, so the Baron de Fleur is dealt with.
Okay. He doesn't negate, because it's not correct to negate here. You'll turn on the Triple Tactic Silencer as well.
But that Deep Sea Diva in the hand could be a liability.
Now he prosps, this is all correct so far. Okay, all correct so far.
That's true.
You banish 3 or 6 cards.
I think he should banish 6 here. It is obviously getting met by Ash, but you think you need to banish 6. You need to clear the back rows. He should likely know one of these back rows is a floodgate. He has to answer these cards. He knows there's no anti-spell. So he's expecting at least an Imperm, a Call by the Grave, potentially a Rivalry. Okay. Now this has to get ashed. Sun's slow rolling the Ash Blossom. He knows he's ashing that card. He slow rolls it because time's coming up. It's obvious. It's an obvious Ash Blossom after 6. You know it's an obvious Ash Blossom, bro. Especially when you've got Cross resolved, right? And you've got Rivalry. Of course, you Ash Blossoming the Prosperity for 6 to protect your Rivalry. Because your Baron's negated, so why didn't you play it quicker? 6, yeah, you're not going to the Grand Game. You're not. You're not. You always banish 6. Here you do Vortex for sure. Yeah, good spot. Half damage, you're low on life. This game is lost in time. Sun's always won this game. He's never losing this game here. We might just see a pass.
Looking at the rest of his hand, I don't think he has.
No, it doesn't seem to have a way around that rivalry.
Sun, look, Sun gave a reaction.
Not chaining that Spright startup.
Sun gave. He's smirking, bro. It's a hidden smirk. He knows he's won. Can you see it? If you spotted it 10 seconds ago, look, he's trying not to smile. Look, now he's trying to brush it off. He knows he's won. He's trying to brush it off, bro, like a cool kid.
Yeah, Jiawei. Well, yeah, there we go. He passes turn. That's not good there for Rohan.
Let's see how fast he plays now.
Not looking effective.
When his plays are so limited, he's got no plays, bro. Basically, no plays. Let's see how fast he plays, because he's playing quite slow to me.
It is, yes.
So Jiawei is not able to summon worm monsters at the current moment. However, you may always use Baron's effect to pop, or to destroy your own cards. Opting not to, thinking that Rivalry of Warlords is going to be... So
does he destroy Diva? That's a question. Would he destroy Diva here, chat?
I think if you're Jiawei, you know you have at least a turn here. You leave that Deep Sea Diva on Rohan's field.
Rohan's saving starter for next week.
Which is a way of turning
Stop,
off
bro.
The Rivalry of the
Stop.
Warlords, but it is a bit
So he misplays this match by Rohan? Yeah, there's quite a few. Bro, but I've seen misplays by every player so far. Especially round 1. That was horrendous. Rivalry was so obvious, and Diva played it hard into it. That's true. 30 seconds to check a set and go battle. Keep Diva. No, just attack one Diva. Nah, Rivalry lock. Baron, pop his own Rivalry. Could open it up. Alex, stop it. He's never doing that, bro. He's never doing that. Playing Diva first misplay, yep. That's it. Chat. Alright. At least when you watch this stream, you gotta work, you gotta learn, right? Because people are just, like, you know, if these guys ever rewatch the game, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Why are you getting rid of this? What is going on?
We do have a Ghost Ogre in hand as well.
Yeah, which I presume will be
what? Why are you activating Droplet before Baron to destroy?
Destroy the infinite and permanent.
What is he doing?
Using Baron proactively, I think, is correct. I mean, at this point, Jiawei has had 2 chances to draw into a
there we go.
monster.
Comes the Ogre.
So interestingly, this will still resolve the effect of...
Why did he destroy his... Why did he send Rivalry, bro?
Stopping, yeah, the synchro play.
Right, chat.
Well, the revealed card
this is how not to play
so with that non-effect
Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Alright? It's not how... This, you do not play Swordsoul like this, chat. So at least you're learning how not to play it. Okay, this is madness.
The tokens do lock you into synchro summoning as well.
They do. You cannot link summon while the token is linked. So activating Oceanic.
He had so much control.
Card is able to be
Bro.
activated from the hand
Bro.
or graveyard.
I really want Rohan to win.
Rohan sitting on a
Yo, Jay, round 3. Yo, Jay's round 3. Jay's 3-0. Jay, you better fucking keep going, bro. Jay, I'm not going to bed until I see you on feature match. Alright? It's not happening. Okay? I'm not going to bed. Alright? You better get there.
I'm not too sure.
I think this
Oh, he's shuffling for a while, isn't he?
did see a Tenyi Spirit Shatana in his deck.
Oh, man.
Using it at Hara to add the Ashuna back to hand.
Let's go, Jay, man. You 3-0, bro.
But it's important
Take it one game at a time. Alright, you got this, bro.
I mean, in Jiawei's defense, we could also just go to battle here. That's pretty.
It'd be so epic if Jay wins the tournament. Wouldn't it? It'd be epic. Jay was like, yo, Jake, I'm playing this tournament. I'm like, sick.
Well, you can.
And then now he's just casually 3-0. Let's go, man. Don't get too excited, though, yet, man. It's a long way to go.
Which is not exactly what you want to do, right?
Still 5 rounds left for Swiss, okay? And tonight, bro, you need to sleep. Yeah, you need to sleep.
Okay. Jiawei obviously forcing Rohan into playing the card. It's obviously a much better situation to be able to play it than having a dead card in the back row.
Yeah. You know that card in hand, Rohan's.
Oh, there you go. Infinite impermanence, and that brings out the handshake. Jiawei-san, he takes out Rohan in round 3 of the Oceanic Championships. 2-1 with Swordsoul.
Rivalry of the Warlords is so good against Spright, alright?
Also a very effective.
So good.
Rivalry of the Warlords there, like showing its effectiveness against the
So don't flex and send it to the graveyard with Droplet, alright?
Specifically on the normal summon of Deep Sea Diva there.
I thought it was 7 rounds, Jake. So it's 7 rounds today. It's the 8th round tomorrow, followed by top 32.